everybody. This is Miss Sue Ann from the University City Public Library, and I'm here today to read to you and have what I hope will be a really fun story time. So, I like to say hello and welcome everyone. So are you ready? Welcome, welcome everyone. Now we're here, let's have some fun. First we'll say hello to you. Hello. Then we'll read and sing songs too. Welcome, welcome everyone. Now we're here, let's have some fun. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. Oh, yes. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, sit so still. If you're ready for a story, sit so still. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit so still. So I can tell that you are really ready today. And today's story, well, if you can see those little faces behind me, I'm not so sure they look too happy. How do you think they're feeling? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? I'm happy and glad, I'm happy, I'm glad. That's how I'm feeling today. But you know what? The people in our stories today, I don't think they're feeling so happy, and I don't think they're feeling so glad. You know what I think they would sing? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? I'm grumpy and cross, I'm grumpy and cross. That's how I'm feeling today. I think that's what the folks in the stories that we're going to hear today, because today's story time, are you grumpy? I hope you're not grumpy. This is a grumpy story time, and the folks in the stories are grumpy, but I hope you are not. But let's read about these grumpy folks and see what happens. The first story is called Grumpy Bird. The author who wrote Grumpy Bird is Jeremy Tankard. Let's find out what happens with Grumpy Bird. Are you ready? Okay. Move myself around a little bit here. Well, when Bird woke up, he was grumpy. He was too grumpy to eat. He was too grumpy to eat. He was too grumpy to play. In fact, he was too grumpy to fly. Looks like I'm walking today, says Bird. And there he goes. Bird walked past Sheep. Good morning, Bird, said Sheep. What are you doing? Walking, said Bird. Nice, said Sheep. I'll keep you company. Bird walked past Rabbit. Hi there, Bird, said Rabbit. What are you doing? I'm walking, said Bird. It's no fun. I could use some exercise, said Rabbit. I'll walk too. Well, Bird walked past Raccoon. Hey, Bird, said Raccoon. What are you doing? I'm walking, snapped Bird. What does it look like? It looks like fun, said Raccoon. I'm coming too. Bird walked past Beaver. "Hello, bird," said Beaver. "What are you doing?" "Let me give you a hint," said Bird. "You do it by placing one foot in front of the other." "Walking," guessed Beaver. "I love walking." Bird walked past Fox. "Good day, Bird," said Fox. "What are you doing?" "Why does everyone want to know what I'm doing?" shouted Bird. "I'm just walking, okay?" "Okay," said Fox. "Let's go." Bird walked. The other animals walked. There they go, walking, walking, walking. Bird stopped. The other animals stopped. Bird stood on one leg. The other animals stood on one leg. Bird jumped. The other animals jumped. Boing, boing, boing. "Hey, this is fun," said Bird. "Come on," said Bird, who had forgotten all about being grumpy. "Let's fly back to my nest for a snack." And they did. What kind of snack are they having? I think Bird likes that snack. Do you think the other animals look like they might like that snack? Would you like a worm for a snack? And that is the end of Grumpy Bird. It's a good thing he wasn't so grumpy at the end, right? That's what I think. But we have a grumpy song. Another one. Grumpy, grumpy bird, grumpy, grumpy bird. How did he get that way? Grumpy, grumpy bird. No, says the bird. No, says the bird. What does he say all day? No, says the bird. Let's play with Grumpy Bird. Let's play with Grumpy Bird. Play can send the grumps away. Let's play with Grumpy Bird. And you can come to the library and get your own Grumpy Birds that you can make. So come on up, see if you can get one. So our next grumpy story, well, this time we've got a little grumpy girl. Her name is Maya. And Maya was grumpy. Look at that. I think she's got a grumpy friend with her too today, doesn't she? The author who wrote Maya Was Grumpy is Courtney Pippin Mather. Maya was grumpy. And yes, Maya was grumpy. Look at that face. Pretty grumpy. Well, she didn't know why she was grumpy. She was just in a crispy, cranky, grumpy, grouchy mood. Looks like she woke up that way just like Grumpy Bird did. She didn't want to read, or color, or eat banana chips, or wear her favorite shorts, or go outside and play. She didn't want to do anything. The only thing Maya wanted to do was grouch around the house and share her bad mood. Looks like somebody's walking out on her. Look over there by the door. She grumped into Grandma's room and she snarled at the cat. He just stretched and went back to sleep. She glumped into the living room and made faces at some birds. They flew away. There they go. Well, she clumped into the kitchen and she grumbled at her brothers. They just glop their food around. And I want you to look at what her hair's doing. The more she gets angry, watch what is happening to her hair. Finally, Maya thumped up behind Grandma and growled as loudly as she could. Feeling a bit grumpy today? Grandma asked. Maya just scowled. Well then, said Grandma, I guess that means no hunting for hippos after breakfast. I never hunt for hippos, Maya grouched. And no putting your head in a crocodile's mouth before lunch. That's just silly, Maya grumbled. Well, bathing baby elephants would probably be a bad idea today if you're grumpy, Grandma said. Maya rolled her eyes. Certainly, no tickling tarantulas until they giggle, Grandma added. Maya shook her head. A tingle in her belly tickled all the way up to her mouth, but she squeezed her lips into a tight line. I think she's trying not to smile. What do you think? I did have plans to slide down the neck of a giraffe later, Grandma explained, but I guess we can reschedule. Ooh-wee. Maya felt a wiggle reach the corners of her frown. Does she look really grumpy now? Take a good look and see what's happening. And definitely no swinging with monkeys today if you're grumpy. A bubbly giggle escaped through Maya's lips. Swinging with monkeys might be nice, she said. And she gave Grandma a big hug. Then they all went outside to find the hippos, crocodiles, elephants, tarantulas, giraffes, and monkeys. Do you see them all? Look really close and see if you can see the hippos. I think it's right there. Do you see the crocodiles? What about right there where that little boy is? Do you see the elephants? Look up where the kids are playing in the water. Way up in the, oops, very corner. Do you see the tarantulas? I know you can see the tarantulas. And the giraffes, look right there by my little baby finger. And the monkeys, they're swinging on the jungle gym. Grandma took her to the playground and all those animals were on the playground equipment. And Maya felt much better. Do you think that when she went to play, it chased some of the grumpies away? I do. I think she and Grandma finally had a really fun time. So, I think at the beginning of the story, she was kind of singing like this. If you're grumpy and you know it, make a frown. If you're grumpy and you know it, make a frown. If you're grumpy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're grumpy and you know it, make a frown. But we don't want to end the story time with a grumpy frown, do we? If you're happy and you know it, show a smile. If you're happy and you know it, show a smile. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, show a smile. Very good. So that is the end of our grumpy story time today. We started out grumpy. I think we kind of turned out happy at the end, I hope. So we'll see you the next time. I'm going to sing my song about reading because we're not grumpy when we're reading, are we? Reading makes us happy and makes us smile, right? The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the smarter we'll be. Read home books and school books and fun books and library books. The more we read together, the smarter we'll be. Bye-bye. See you next time. Keep reading and keep getting smarter.